To our respected officials of TESDA, headed by Provincial Director, our trainers, members from BitGap Incorporated or Bohol Island Tour Guide Association of the Philippines Incorporated, TG Sara, TG Danny, TG Agnes, TG Joy, TG Alice, and TG Gigi, and the rest of the training team. Local government partners headed by our dynamic and good-looking Mayor of Albuquerque, Don Richie Buatas. Of course, our tourism officer, Mdina Mandangit. Fellow trainees, now graduates, community stakeholders, our guests, Mayong Buntag. Today is more than just a combination. Today is a commitment. We came into this training as individuals who wanted to learn skills of community guiding, but we leave this training with something much greater: our responsibility to become storytellers, ambassadors, protectors, and stewards of Albuquerque. As Hacenderos de Albuquerque, the name of our batch, we believe that our town has a story worth telling. And what a beautiful story it is. Our story begins with our Sintibuok, our whole salt, a centuries old tradition that survived through the hands, knowledge, patience, and perseverance of our local asin makers. Today, Asin Tibuok carries not only the pride of Albuquerque, but also national and international recognition. It has been officially registered by the Intellectual Property Office of the Philippines, IPOPHIL, as a geographical indication, or GI, recognizing its unique connection to Albuquerque. Mga Asing Tibuok sa atong lungsod, dili pwede nga kopyaon sa uban. And in 2025, UNESCO inscribed the practice of making asin tibuok, the artisanal sea salt of the Boholano of Bohol Island, in the list of intangible cultural heritage in need of urgent safeguarding. This is an honor, but it is also a warning. UNESCO's recognition reminds us that heritage can disappear if we do not protect it. Therefore, as community guides, we commit ourselves to help ensure that the story of Asin Tibuok will not end with our generation. But Albuquerque is more than its salt. Our beautiful places add to the glory of our town. We have our new municipal hall standing as a symbol of our growing community, with the stature of our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal, proudly standing before it. A reminder that service to our community must always be guided by love of country. We have the calamay making tradition of our town folks in Barangay Punong, where simple ingredients become part of our local identity and culinary heritage. We have the historic Santa Monica Church, a treasured landmark of faith and history, with its unique bridge connecting the church complex to the convent, a feature that gives a distinct character among the heritage churches of Bohol. We have, of course, Tan Inong Asinan, where the knowledge of salt making continues through the dedication of the Kasama members and our local salt making families. We have Capiro Beach, bringing us closer to nature through its beautiful mangroves and coastal ecosystem within the Albuquerque Luwai Lubok protected seascape. We have Santa Fe Beach, together with its enchanting mangroves, and another reminder that the beauty of Albuquerque is inseparable from the responsibility to protect our seas and shores. We have the Tagbuani River, where our river communities continue their traditional skills, including making baskets and brooms from palm materials, ordinary objects made extraordinary by the hands and knowledge of the Alburanons. We have the return of our Bohol Python and Wildlife Park, uh, reminding us that wildlife conservation can become part of our community story. And of course, Marimar, our multilingual and passionate entertainer, whose energy and ability to connect with visitors reminds us that tourism is not only about places, it is also about the people who make visitors feel welcome. And as we continue to discover our town, we are also beginning to appreciate Cocina ni Mamalin, where Filipino dishes and Alboranan cuisine remind us that one of the best ways to understand a community is through its food. These places, traditions, people, flavors, and stories may seem different from one another, but together they are Albuquerque. They are the pieces of our identity. And that is why we must never become guides who simply memorize scripts. We must become guides who understand. We must understand why the mangroves matter, why clean seawater matters to our salt makers, why our rivers must be protected, why our church must be respected, why traditional crafts must be passed from one generation to another, why local food deserves a place at our tables, why our wildlife deserves protection, and why every visitor who comes to Albuquerque should leave knowing that they have experienced something authentic. Today, we commit to guide with professionalism. We commit to welcome our visitors with Boholano warmth and hospitality. We commit to tell the truth about our history and culture. We commit to respect the traditions and dignity of our people. We commit to protect the environment and our protected seascape. We commit to promote our local products, local cuisine, local artisans, and local communities. We commit to make tourism a source of opportunity, not exploitation. And most importantly, we commit to make sure that tourism will never destroy the very heritage that brings people to Albuquerque. To TESDA and BitGap Inc. and the LGU of Albuquerque, thank you for giving us the skills and confidence to take on this responsibility. You have not simply trained us to guide tourists, you have helped prepare us to guide our community toward a better future. To my fellow trainees and members of Senderos de Albuquerque, let us remember that every visitor we welcome is an opportunity to tell our story. So today, let us make this promise together. We will guide with our minds. We will serve with our hearts. We will protect with our hands. And we will carry the story of Albuquerque with pride. Because we are not merely sharing people a destination, we are introducing them to our home. And when they leave, we hope they will not simply remember where Albuquerque is. We hope they will remember what Albuquerque stands for: a town with heritage, a town with nature, a town with culture, a town with people who care, a town, a town with stories worth preserving, and a town with future worth building. From our salt, we inherit our heritage. From our land and sea, we draw our strength. From our people, we find our story. And through community guiding, we share that story with the world. Today, we are trained. Today, we are united. And today, we are committed. We are Senderos de Albuquerque, and we're ready to tell the world the story of our town. Daghang salamat, mabuhay ang Albuquerque, and congratulations to all of us.